Hey everyone, today I'm going to go over the best small business spa software. So if you are a spa running your services with just one or two or three people, even upwards of, 9 different services and different independents who are working for you, there is a lot you have to manage. You have to manage the calendar, who's booking when and where. You have to build out those client relationships so that you have options for increasing your revenue, increasing the number of bookings you have, while all the while maintaining your HIPAA compliance, making sure that you have good inventory and protection against things like no-shows. So I'm going to go over some of my top options, and I'm going to start here with Vagaro. So Vagaro is, to me, a good option if you are an independent esthetician or you work at a med spa and you rent a space. Now, the reason I think that it is a great option to start with is that you can find different features based on your needs, and the pricing scales accordingly. So one of the things they have is the e-prescribe option, and that lets you manage prescriptions that you need to send to your clients in real time online. So with this option, you can look at their medical history, you can formulate something that is best for whatever your client is going through, whatever services they are receiving or treatment they might be receiving. And you can sync all of this data so that you have it in one place as part of your HIPAA compliant management of all your client details. So I do like that you can utilize this type of prescription option. And as I said, this is good for someone just starting out simply because you have so many features for spas, particularly small business spas. You have AI tools that can help you create campaigns much faster. You probably have lots to do. I always have a lot to do during the day. And even though I have a huge list of tiny things I need to do, all of which take under 10 minutes, I don't even have those 10 minutes. And when you stack them all together, it equates to hours. So having something like these simple integrated solutions for processing payments, managing prescriptions online, and being able to utilize AI as part of your client experience can be a lot easier on you when it comes to your time management. Now, Vagaro has a marketplace where you can provide your services. The thing with their pricing is you'll face costs based on the number of employees and the number of locations. And then you have the a la carte options. Now, there's nothing wrong with this. I think it's great if you're just starting out because you can choose to add things that you need. But as a spa, you might need to add certain medical forms that clients all have to process. And while it might just be you, or it might be two people, and you're only paying $33.99 per month, you're still going to add $10 per month for the a la carte functions like forms. Still, it helps you maintain HIPAA compliance. Now, GlossGenius, I think, is another good option. It's a little bit more expensive, and it was designed for independent professionals, but now they do have a lot of team-based functions that support managing a team. So one of the things they have is this personalized insight gained from the tracker. So the idea here is helping you track your business goals in real time so that you can see how well certain efforts are working. I think it feels a bit like a casino game, but it might help you stay on top of what your goals are by reviewing your analytics in a way that is more interactive and uses things like AI marketing and website building. That is another feature they have here is website building. So if that's something you're looking for as a small business spa, definitely consider GlossGenius. Now, on the note of something that feels a lot like a game, we have MangoMint. Now, MangoMint works for spas in a lot of important ways, and that is the login free online booking section, the intelligent waitlist to better manage cancellations, automated marketing, and then these before and after sequences. So everything that you might need in one place. But as you can see, while it is an easy platform to use and very simple to build marketing campaigns with all of these functions or manage your calendar, I just personally don't like the layout of it. It's not the easiest layout to manage because it does look more like a game, something that has a lot of pictures instead of words. and a lot of font that has a bit of a bubbly feel to it, somewhat cartoonish. Now that's just me. You might prefer this, especially if you are using the app. So if you are looking to manage simple things for your business, like a calendar, like your services and whatnot, this is a perfectly good option. It's going to include everything in one form or one fee, depending on the level you choose, and you have access to things like soap notes so that you can sync your client profiles. And that is a good option if you are not happy with the a la carte functions that you have with Vagaro. You can step it up to MangoMint. Fresha is another option that is pretty simple. So I am including this just because it is a good way to build out your products if you offer any products, and to utilize link building. So if that's something that you are looking to improve for your small business spa, you can take advantage of the marketplace they offer, which is very similar to what Vagaro offers. You can also utilize these functions where you can either create a link that you share or create a QR code that you can add pretty much anywhere. I will warn you that if you book a new client through the marketplace profile here, they do take 20% commission on that first booking. Then I'm going to pop over here to Boulevard, which arguably is one of the leading competitors when it comes to the best small business spa software options for several reasons. So over here we have a lot of this gamified option for following the analytics, tracking things in real time, and seeing how well you've done. Well, when you pop over here, you have a reports section. And while it doesn't look like a casino game, it actually contains deeper analytics, deeper data, and I prefer that. If I am trying to manage a small business, there is so much that I need to look at any given time, but I need a quick summary. So I can see here a daily summary. I can look at product sales, package sales, membership sales, payments and refunds. I can check on my staff schedule. I can look at the commission summary. I can look at my inventory, appointment metrics. You can see here there are so many things that I can view. These are just the summaries. If I need a quick look at something, I can pop right over here. I can expand those filters and change the summaries based on my needs. And then when I have the time, let's say at 11:13 p.m., when everything else is done for the day and my brain won't shut off, I can do a deep dive into my reports. I can look at things like my staff performance. And from here, I can check something just for the week. This is just for this week, what we've had for all of the people we have on staff. So we have a certified nurse, we have acupuncturists, we also have because we do cool sculpting, facialists, and I can see who has been working and what their sales revenue has been. This message center makes it very easy for me to communicate directly with all of my clients, and it doesn't come at, if you have a higher tier of membership, you're paying around $425 per month, but you are not paying extra for things like forms and text message communication, two-way texting or emails. All of that's included. So I prefer knowing upfront what my comprehensive costs are going to be. And here I can create messages, and anytime someone responds to an automated campaign, it pops up right here. So I can easily respond. I can not only look at my sales and manage memberships, but I can manage clients from anywhere. Anytime someone's name pops up, like Joshua, I can see all of this information. I can click on Joshua's name and it will show me any files we have for HIPAA compliance, any gallery photos we might have, especially for comparing before and after, other forms and charts he might have filled out, especially progress reports, and the like. You can see here there's just so much we have. Now, in terms of the calendar and booking, my schedule here, we have a lot of people. It's easy for me to book. I just click on it. I can block out time, or I can add a new appointment. Now, as I'm adding new information, if a client is booking online through our website or through Facebook or an Instagram or Google, anywhere that they might be booking an appointment, not only will they have the option of adding extra services that might be upsold at the time they are booking, and everything will just be populated here, but we have a really great function that I found within Boulevard that I haven't found anywhere else. It's called the precision scheduling. So with the schedule, oops, sorry, that is my client schedule or my employee schedule. So with that, you set up all of your services. Here we are, and you add the categories and put them in scheduling order. And this will all be done when you first start using Boulevard. So cool sculpting, first thing, that is number one. If anyone's going to do cool sculpting with any other service, the cool sculpting has to go first. Then laser hair removal, that has to happen before we do something like a peel or acupuncture. So having all of these in order means that when someone books several services, say a tattoo removal consultation, they also want to do some small area hair removal, and they want to do a body peel, it's going to put those in this order so that we don't have that issue of, oh no, we just did a facial, but now you still have a massage. So that is something that I truly love. There is a lot here to support your business. You have marketing options, that report generation, really good client management, and basically everything else, including this front desk function where I can see who is confirmed for the day. I can see who checked in, who was still in their appointment, who completed their appointment, and basically everything else. So I think Boulevard is going to be one of your most expensive options as a small business spa, but it's going to give you everything you need in one place, so you don't have to pay for other services. You're not paying for a separate POS. You're not paying for separate marketing. You're not paying for additional third-party services to manage things like your client data or form generation. It's all right here. Fresha is going to be great if you want to utilize link building in particular and that platform, but be aware that there is a price tag there. We have MangoMint as a small to large size business opportunity, particularly for spas that want a little bit more service than what they get with Vagaro. Vagaro is going to be great if you are small starting out, but be aware of those hidden prices. And if you truly need help with things like a fun layout that feels more like a game to keep you motivated, a website builder, and real-time goal tracking, then GlossGenius will be worth it.